Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Okay, it's been a couple of days trying to remember what I did. Okay. Yes, we finally got off the Citadel, got prepared, met some people, got our new recruits, and, became a Spectre. Then we traveled from planet to planet, trying to find out our next mission and try to remember how Mako stuff worked. Okay, so getting into it, we are in the search for Liara, the daughter of one of the bad guys, and apparently she's held up in a facility such as this. So let us carry on. So yeah, we're just making our way. Sorry. It's late. I meant to do a lot more today, but I think I can only get like one part done. This series is going to take a long time, especially with my new work schedule, so this is going to be fun. Boosting! Ship! I don't suppose they're, you know, made a way to make the gun stronger later on. Oops. Here we go, knock it down and just blast it. Sorry, I don't have much to say. I'm just sort of like trying to get through this. This is not the important thing. I'm also just like low energy and very tired. I'm lucky my schedule has not started where I have to get up super early. Level up! Hey, something exciting happened. Hold on. Okay, that'll look like something, but never mind. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Sorry. We just gotta keep going until we get to Liara. Which shouldn't be much longer, I don't think, but we'll see. I think that's the base. What's over here? Just a thing. Just an incidental? Just a nothing? I was trying to... Yeah, I was trying to, like, go around and see... There we go, it worked out. We didn't fall in the lava. Wait, hold on. Nope, wrong button. Oh, we do have rockets, Jesus. Yep. Oh, I thought this was something, like something we could open. Never mind. Get in the Mako! Okay, we have rockets. Yeah, okay, I forgot about, yeah, this. Again, this, when I got to here in the first time I played it, or played Mass Effect, this was where I realized, like, okay, I want to change characters. I'm going to start a new game, because trying to snipe and just realize I didn't know what I was doing and built wrong. Yeah. But nevertheless, just an incidental aside about me. Don't know why I don't have a reticule now. On foot. Unless it's parked on level terrain. being reckless. I keep forgetting about grenades.
We got them all, Shepard.
Okay, keep on moving. Sorry, we're getting somewhere. Okay. We're getting somewhere slowly. Oop, there's another Geth. There's a couple more. Another Geth. I realized that was a mistake. That's fine. Oh, come on. Kind of stupid to use that there. I'm the one guy. Where the heck? Oh, Jesus. Facilities this way. That worked out. Metagel. Trying to remember to keep an eye on that. That wasn't super useful actually, but it's fine. We're getting somewhere. I feel like sort of a mini boss shows up here. Start reaching over to grab my drink. Alright. Right. It's just one of those walkers. Tally, get your own. Do I not have marksman? What? Okay. Oh, Garrus is just on me. Okay. Or did that not work too well because of... Marksman is still recharging. That didn't matter. Okay. My thing didn't work. I better back off. Oh, that guy was glitching.
Charging up.
Almost gotcha. There you go. I think Garrus got him. Nevertheless, we got him. Okay, taking it slow, taking it more tactically. A little bit. Guessing we just go up here. Should be almost to our girl. Oop. Sorry, Tally. Didn't mean to be invasive. No, not. Sorry, trying to remember how to play now. Bumbling around a little bit. I'm starting to get really annoyed by that whole fatigued thing. I forgot about that. Oop. Ooh, geez, more. Everything is still inaccurate, but that's mainly because of the whole, you know, no proficiency thing from the new ability, from using the abilities. I don't think we can go through there, so... Okay.
I wonder what Liana's looking for. Most Prothean relics have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Who knows? Maybe she'll find not that. So I don't mean to be so quiet, I just have nothing to say, and it's just like, okay, we're getting there. We're ramping up, maybe. We got a lot of game to go through, so, you know, there is just gonna be quiet dead space for a bit. Dead Space is another trilogy I gotta properly play. Oh, hey. Oh, I completely ignored her.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen.
I got trapped! What does that look like?
Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way.
Let's
past
not
this energy.
stress her out by going like,
It's
well,
a
what if?
Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. But when I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side.
Except for the side of
I am
science.
Ezra's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Yeah,
Just
let's
need to
not
figure some way
beat
past
around the
this
bush. We'll help her.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. When I turned it on, I must have
Oh.
hit something I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
set us.
trapped in here. You
We'll
must-
find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oh. Alright. Now I kind of wish... I wonder... Well, oops. You know, you just wonder, like, who will have, like, comments on, like, you know, what groups protect or working with the Geth. I wonder what, if Rex has anything to say. Whoop. Whoops. All right. Ooh. The hammerhead rounds, radioactive rounds. I should maybe mess around with some of my equipment more often. Alright, that looks good. Let's see. Okay. Is there anything? Nope, it's just the back of the nothing. Oh, there's a thing here. Map. Enter miss. Oh. I guess we have to interact with that. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was loud. Okay, simple little thing. We got this. Oh. Things are just happening. Some of the jumping is a little jarring at times, but, you know, it works fine. It's passable for what it is.
Oh,
Hey.
how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Superior firepower. It was easy.
Blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Yeah, no. This button? No, it makes it... Bleh, I don't know. I'm too tired to try and be wisecracky. I'm not good at it anyways, but still.
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Yes, that's why we're involved.
Is he an expert? He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Fair enough.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Make it 4!
He needs to move faster.
Well, thanks, Tally. Why don't you captain the ship? You're apparently so good. Never mind, I'm not going to go down that route. Okay. We're getting there. Probably should, unless it's too late. Because Garrus has his gun out. Yeah, I was going to save before we got into a fight, but apparently we're in the fight, so hopefully I don't die. Good day.
Or don't. That would be more fun.
Did I upgrade my charm?
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Complete 5 missions with a Turian squad member? Yeah.
Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
I'm getting into cover. Hold on. I'm gonna level up the squad a little bit real quick. I'm a full Spectre now. Mainly the Unity thing, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's do... more first aid from Garrus, electronics. Yeah, let's just do that. Hacking. Let's just power that up. Oh, she's hit a limit right now. Whoops, that works. Sabotage! 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 That did not do nearly as much. Oh. We got him pinned. Poor Krogan. Once we got going, it was just like, you're done. Cut, shaky cam. Sorry. Alright, we're good.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
Alright.
Normandy isn't
Well,
equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
fair enough.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the tension. Honestly, it does.
Mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there. And not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
And when you phrase it like that, that makes you as a romance option sound even creepier than it actually is.
Other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Ugh. Just because you're the youngin', that means no one listens.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research.
Fair enough.
But I know I'm right. And eventually, I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Cycle?
What are you talking about?
I forgot, they kind of explained this early on.
Cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Shut up and I'll tell you. Jesus.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There
The
was
beacon.
a damaged Prothean beacon at Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
It was crazy, bro.
Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Well, I am confused and unclear about this whole situation.
Were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right.
Yeah, it's not helping you, or it's not helping with us with those, but it's helping me.
I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
So what good are you?
I don't
Jesus
know why
Christ.
Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Great, another alien. Jesus Christ.
Good to have
Ashley
you.
approves.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just...
Caden with the good advice.
Coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, no.
We can talk again after
sorry.
you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
No, but yes.
Passing through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
I think you can ignore them for quite a while.
I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
The error's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from
Hey, at least he's seeing the positive side.
Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Disconnect.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander.
There was literally only one path.
Top priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Okay. Alright, at least the Solarian is helpful. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? Now that we're back on the ship after a mission, this is a good time to check in with the crew and see what's up. Let's go talk to some of our people. Oh, actually, no, I can go through equipment later. What up, people? Caden, what's up? We haven't talked much. You know, the after-mission debrief with everybody. This is where a lot of time is going to go.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Speak your mind.
Malenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council?
No.
Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
What do you expect me to do? Honestly?
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informed. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What did they train you for?
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, all day is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Well, that puts it nicer, but...
Results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the room beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian humans. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen civilians. Until then, they relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination chart, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using massive fat fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Oh.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner and play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana. Had a little circle all around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. I'm not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
I can't imagine this ended well for her.
She was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different. We knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Damn, okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't think I ever talked to Caden this much.
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in bits. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner.
It sounds like you've been through a lot, so vent your problems, man. Okay, so learning about Caden. Yeah, I never really talked to him originally, so this explains a lot. Like, yeah, how do I put this nicely? Catholic Church mixed with space wizardry. Or, actually, it was basically like Jedi training, I guess you can say. Where very secluded, lots of kids, but, you know, maybe something was not, or it was not on the up and up. So it's just like an interesting little, like, alternative. Flesh Metagel, sure, just cause.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye,
Okay,
Commander.
nothing to talk to her about. Liara, there you are. What's up, girl?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, that's nice. Bye.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander.
It was heavily
Had you
implied.
shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I.
That's
I'm open to
apparent.
the chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I
Yeah,
am
I'll
not
kill
like
anyone
you.
who doesn't.
I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Yeah,
Don't worry, Leon.
trust her.
I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
Because you will not be able to stop.
Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Prove
I
it.
spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful.
Fair.
Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
I forgot how perfect you were. Okay, jumping the gun, but yeah.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past.
Fair enough.
It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Must have made her mad.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. There was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I'm fascinating?
You want to dissect me in
Really?
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Leo. I was only joking.
But if you're
Oh,
not...
goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
It's
Please,
fine.
Just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events.
Well, she's kind of doing that if Saren's plan works.
For the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental.
Right, I forgot about that. I forgot about a lot, but saying that out loud, it's like, oh yeah, that was really important.
Galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Such as...
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
Oh.
We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Yeah, disgusting.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
It's more complicated than that.
Quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Right, yeah. Although, you know, it is a little tacky where it's like, what kind of misunderstandings about the Asari people? And the first thing that comes up is, you know, sex, and it's just sort of like, well, that's kind of... Isn't there more to it? It's more things than that?
Encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
What's about the age difference?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold.
Odd.
It is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Venezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's pretty terrible, even if it's not true.
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Venezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them.
Fair.
Even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I think that's good for now.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, yeah, learning about Asari. Kind of odd, you know. How do I phrase this politely? You know, mating with another member in your own race is almost considered like, you know, frowned upon. It's just odd. Anyways. But nevertheless, no, yeah, Asari, interesting, like, long-lived philosophical types. I guess you can call them, like, the elves of the Mass Effect universe. Where they just live, they learn, they philosophize. Yeah.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first
I think this is new information.
It's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Specify!
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight justice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSAC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taken my resignation pretty hard.
Fair enough.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSAC man too. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. Thinks I'm being too rash, too patient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually taught me how to become an inspector when I was young, for the same reasons.
Really?
You were asked to be a
Forgot about that.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power, no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I understand, though.
Suppose I could
I see what he means.
Sir, you can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
Yeah. You know, he's got some points. You know, he's kind of like... I can't say cop gone bad, because if you're a cop, you're already... Anyways. No, but it's just sort of like, you know, like I said, like Dirty Harry style, just like, you know, play by your own rules, but also like having the foresight, or at least the self-awareness to like, here's how that can go wrong, and here's how that makes you just as bad.
You have a minute to talk.
Sure.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens.
Trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
She didn't deny it.
I think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line. She is. I'm not gonna be aggressive about it.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies.
Jeez, I forgot this was...
Humanity. Have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies. By mistrusting our allies, let's call her out on that point.
Treating our allies.
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Of course they will, but also...
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
The difference between the dog and... the difference between the dog and, say, you know, Rex, is that Rex would mess up that bear. No, but seriously, you know, it's like the difference between, yeah, the dog's an animal, these things are living sentient beings. It is very much racism what you're doing here, Ashley. I really want to call her out on it, but I'm trying to be...
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
Yeah, that's more of like not confrontational, that's more of a question.
The Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I mean, yeah, but... Okay. Just shut it.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
that was a deflection.
Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Mainly I wanted to serve. Protect the Alliance, save lives, you know.
Do something noble.
Glad to hear it.
In theory.
Out here for a free college education.
Oh, God. I got thoughts on that. Gonna keep on moving. You have to work with aliens.
Right.
Get used to it.
I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission.
I wouldn't say
You're going to have to
I
work with
I can see, but...
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Yeah, I didn't say cheek, I said lip. Okay, what about me? No. We're not gonna flirt with Ashley.
I think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I'd buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
That wouldn't be appropriate. Don't be cruel.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander.
That's not me being a stick in the mud. That's me being courteous.
Lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
What's your opinion on the last
Not
mission?
sure I'd buy Dr. Tassoni's story.
I think she's...
Okay, I was...
Want me to ask her about her... Too bad those ruins got destroyed.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Okay, yeah, I forgot, you know, and there's gonna be more things hinting at, like, you know, Ashley's conservative leanings. We'll get into, like, how she's religious and, you know, military family. I'm trying to remember something specifically about her dad is starting to click in my mind. I just can't catch it. But yeah, I completely forgot about just, like, how deep-seated her racism runs.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
I hope.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Well, don't be confrontational about it.
I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out on the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well, and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
That was an odd pause. Anyways.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been
Once is all I needed to know he was scum.
took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's fair. Odd.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Us, I mean me.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
Yeah, talk more about him.
Sure not getting any stronger.
I think we talked about this already.
Too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize. We're not. So we
Yeah, we talked about this already.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright. So yeah, talking to Rex. So yeah, also like, you know, brutal mercenary and just odd, you know, just instincts. Tali, let's check in with Adams.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
We don't really need to go into that. Okay, Tali.
Hello, Shepard.
Like I need this. Jeez.
Are you okay?
We'll talk to Tali and then we'll wrap up.
Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Fair enough. She's used to just like the ramshackle.
This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have. It's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do
Right, we already talked to her about all the Geth stuff.
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Yeah, that's all she's got today.
See you later.
Later. Okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw... Well, maybe I'll come to that later. I just remember, like, apparently there was, like, one little reference to what Talia actually looks like without her helmet, and it's so disappointing, because it's just so standard and boring. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that for right now. Apparently it's like a little thing in Mass Effect 3, but, you know, we'll get there. Although I don't think I'll be romancing Tali, even though she's great. Okay, anyways. So I think we'll wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on. Get some codex entries. Oh yeah, I should go back down to mess with equipment. Okay, we're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we will carry on, and we will get on to our next mission. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.